If you could copy a stack of diamonds, would you? I wanted to start off by giving a giant thank you to that one Stardew Valley fan who is the creator of this data pack. Also wanted to shout out THK Gaming over on Reddit who is building this map. They are allowing me to use a small portion of it for this video. I'm going to be linking the data pack in the description down below, as well as THK Gaming's Reddit where he is posting updates on this map. I had previously done a little bit of discovery on this data pack before when I was looking into different crops for Minecraft. If you want to check that video out, I will link that down below as well. First, let's talk about the workbench. The workbench is a custom crafting table that you use to create specific items in this data pack. To craft it, all you're going to need are 4 iron ingots and 2 copper ingots. Go ahead and into a normal crafting table, you're going to place them in this formation just like so. Put the 2 copper up top, and you're going to see this knowledge book pop up for a lot of different items, but do not worry, once you click it, you get the workbench. Next, let's talk about one of my favorite things, the seed trader. So the seed trader is a form of the wandering villager, and you use emeralds to trade for the different seeds that you can get in the game. I mentioned this in my previous video. I love this. I think it gives a whole new dimension to the wandering trader and gives him an actual use. Because if you guys don't know, I don't like the wandering trader, and I usually take him out whenever I can. So yes, the seed trader is one of my favorite things. I think it's a great option to give him even more functionality, especially with all of the crops that you can get in this data pack. Along with all the extra crops, we also get some added functionality to different things such as wheat. You can see behind me there are a bunch of different baked goods that you can get by using wheat flour. I'm not going to go into detail on how to bake every single one of these, but I'm going to show you how to make wheat flour because it's super simple. To craft wheat flour, all you have to do is get a hold of some wheat and throw it into a crafting table or your personal inventory, and it's going to shoot out wheat flour just like that. And again, you can use this wheat flour to bake crispy bass, squid ink ravioli, blueberry tart, baked fish, all this kind of stuff. I love it. You can even make pancakes, which is just combining wheat flour and an egg. And, you know, who doesn't love pancakes? We all know in the debate between pancakes and waffles that the obvious answer is French toast. Along with the workbench, we also get access to other equipment such as the keg. To make the keg, all you're going to need is get a piece of scaffolding and a barrel, and you're going to hit Q on your keyboard and throw it on top, and then it's going to manifest right in front of you. The keg allows us to make a different liquids such as coffee, green tea, wine, all those kinds of things. All you need to get is the item that you would like and a glass bottle. Go ahead into a keg, throw your ingredient in with the glass bottle, and you'll have to wait a little bit, but luckily I can just hit this and it's going to craft it up into grape wine. Again, I would not be able to show you guys this data pack into great detail with this much functionality without that one Stardew Valley fan. So again, shout out to them for providing this data pack and just being awesome for setting this up for me. Another great piece of equipment is the cheese press. To make the cheese press, all you're going to need is a barrel and a stick. We're going to go ahead and place the barrel down, throw the stick on top to get the cheese press. And then to make it work, all you have to do is take some milk in a bucket or some goat milk, throw that in. Once you hear a sound, you know that it's working. And boom, we get our cheese and our bucket back. So can we please get cheese presses in regular Minecraft? Because this is a great block. It looks fantastic and it's pretty simple. Plus it gives goats another function. We also have the mayo machine. To get the mayo machine, all we need to do is place down a barrel, throw a copper ingot on top to get that. And then to make the mayonnaise, all we have to do is throw the egg inside. And then later it's going to pop up with mayonnaise.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either. Next, we have the preserve jar, which allows us to make different jams, jellies, and stuff like that. All you need to do is get a hold of a barrel, throw a piece of coal on top to get your preserve jar. You can take any of the fruits and vegetables, such as the strawberry, throw that on in, and then after a little bit, you're going to get jelly. Next, we have the oil maker, which allows us to turn certain items into oils. To make it, all you're going to need is a barrel that you place down, throw a gold ingot on top, and there you go. And then you're going to need the item and a glass bottle so you can turn that item into an oil. Go ahead and throw that on in just like so. You're going to hear a sound and see this little animation pop up, which looks really cool. And then after a while of waiting, we're going to get oil. Yet again, another item I think would be fantastic in survival Minecraft would be the seed maker. To get the seed maker, we're going to place down a barrel with a piece of raw gold on top, and then whatever item you want to turn into seeds, we're going to use blueberries. Come on. Give me the seeds. Then after a while, we can check back and we'll find that whatever we put into the seed maker turned into seeds. Up next, we have the sprinkler. For our example, we're going to craft a quality sprinkler, and in order to do that, you're going to need 1 gold ingot and 4 iron ingots. Go ahead and take the gold ingot, put it in the center, then wrap that iron ingot all the way around to get a quality sprinkler. We can then place that down and it's going to be ready to work, but this will only activate in the morning. So we're going to reset our time to morning time, and then this should kick on and water all the crops that are around it. And there we go. Just like that. Also in this data pack, we do get an upgrade to fishing. I'm not going to show you how to craft a fishing pole because it's exactly the same that it is in vanilla Minecraft. And you're also going to fish just the same way that you would normally, but eventually a little mini game is going to pop up and you can actually use that to get your fish. So we're just going to wait for that bobber to go down, and then our mini game should pop up. There we go. And we're going to hold down the shift button in order to move our green bar so we can catch this fish. There we go. And I caught a raw cod. Of course, you can catch all the other fish that you normally could get in Stardew Valley, as well as the carp, ice pip, smallmouth bass, bullhead, raw cod, wood skip, ghost fish, all those kinds of things. Let's talk about some of the different items you can craft. This includes a ton of the new style weapons and tools, along with a complete armor set. This includes copper, amethyst, aquamarine, emerald, a bunch of different ones. Most of the recipes are pretty simple. For example, the copper pickaxe you can craft by putting 2 sticks in with 3 copper ingots, much like you'd expect. For items such as the amethyst hammer or even the emerald hammer, go ahead and go into your crafting table. You're going to take 2 sticks and place them just like so. And then whatever material you're building out of, I'm going to use the amethyst shards. We're going to place them in this formation just like so to get our hammer. And the same thing goes for all the armor sets. You craft them with those materials just like you would any other piece of armor. Let me know in the comments down below, which one is your favorite? I'm kind of partial to the amethyst. It looks really, really good. Can you chill out, please? We also get a lot of extra weapons as well, such as the pirate's cutlass, the forest sword, the lava katana, rusty sword, all these other things. It just adds so much more to the game, and it feels so much like Stardew Valley with these options. One of my personal favorite items is the dragon tooth cutlass. Now, when you're traveling away from your base, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get back, and that's why this data pack also has the return scepter. To craft it, you're going to need 4 gold blocks, a blaze rod, and a prismatic shard that you'll get from mining, as well as a dragon tooth that you will get from defeating the ender dragon. You're going to need to make yourself a workbench, which we talked about earlier in the video. We're going to take the 4 gold blocks and place them just like this with the blaze rod down there. Take a prismatic shard, place that in the center, and then a dragon tooth up top to get the return scepter. And then once my respawn is set at my bed, I can travel far and wide, as far as I want to go, and then I just hold it up, point it to the sky, and I'm taken right back to my bed. So much better than, dying or using the end portal as your only way to get back to your bed. If you could copy a stack of diamonds, would you? Well, with a crystallarium, you can do that. To craft it, you're just going to need a block of iron and a netherite ingot. You're going to throw that on top, and then whatever gem or item you want to duplicate, in this case, we're going to use diamonds. You could also use emeralds or probably lapis and redstone. You're going to throw that on in, and then after a while, it's going to work through, and you're going to get a duplicate of it. So make sure you leave that one in there, because it's going to keep doing that process over and over again. Something else we've always wanted in vanilla Minecraft is backpacks. Now, these backpacks work very similar to bundles, as they can only hold up to 64 items total in 2 different slots. So if you have a half a stack of seeds and a half a stack of stones, that was a tongue twister, it will fit a full stack of those items combined. To craft the backpack, all you're going to need is 6 pieces of leather, and then you can also dye it whatever color you would want. For this example, I'm going to grab the prismatic shard. We're going to go into a crafting table. We're going to take that leather and place it in this formation just like so. This would give us a normal backpack, but we can also dye it any color we want. I'm going to throw that one in there to get the prismatic backpack. And like I said, you can hold an entire stack of items in here. So we have 63 prismatic shards. If I right click on this, that's going to go in there, and you can see that 63 slots are taken up of the 64. So if I right click on this leather, we're only going to be able to fit 1 piece of leather in. With this data pack, we can also get different things of furniture and chairs. You can use a number of different items such as all of the different wood types, netherite, and the different colors of wool. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take our oak log and we're going to use a stone cutter to craft these. So we'll take that, throw that on in here, and it's again going to show a knowledge book, but it's going to give us our oak chair. And come on, this looks really, really good. It keeps the same texture as the oak planks and you can sit on it. Like, how awesome is that? Originally, you were able to pick these back up by throwing an axe on them, but it looks like that is not working. So I have just taken it out and it ends up giving us saddles, which I think is a bug of some sort, but normally that doesn't happen. And if you've ever wanted more headwear to wear in the game, you're going to want to see the Hat Mouse. So the Hat Mouse is this tiny little creature. He's gonna run around. He has the same chance of spawning just like the Wandering Trader. He's just a little quicker, and you know, I actually would keep this guy around a lot longer than the Wandering Trader. Wow, he's just fast. Wow. And once you catch up with him, if you right click on him, you can see that he accepts different things as currency, such as raw gold, a gold block, iron ingots, even eggs, and you can actually get a different hat that you can, I think, eventually upgrade. But we're going to test this out. I'm going to get the items and we're going to trade with him. Where did he? There he is. Here, come on. Come on, get back right there. So once you catch up with him, go ahead and take your items of choice. We're going to get the sombrero with the gold block, and then we can go into our inventory and we're going to click this into our shield slot, which is then going to force it onto our head. And there we go. We got OddManMC in a sombrero. Oh, this is cool. We need more just kind of casual wear in Minecraft, and I think this does a great job in adding that functionality. Again, a huge shout out to that one Stardew Valley fan for letting me review their data pack, as well as THK Gaming on Reddit. I'm going to link their Reddit again down in the description down below, as well as where you can download this data pack. Go check it out for yourself and let me know what was your favorite part of this data pack that I got to review. Let me know in the comments down below. But like I said before, I did a little bit of a review on the crops of this data pack. You can check that video in the top right card, or you can hit like and subscribe if you want to see more data pack reviews. But I'm gonna get on out of here and I'll see you guys next time. Always remember, the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.